Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. The Falconer Reveal is officially here. The cat is now out of the bag, or I guess in this case the falcon maybe is out of the cage. I don't know. Either way, we now know everything about this exciting mastery Falconer coming February 21st, Echoes from the Void. And there truly is so much information to cover. I mean, a lot is happening with this new mastery. So I thought for this first video, what we're going to cover is we're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it basic, and we're going to go through the 5 new skills for this class. And I just want to shout out Maxroll for doing a great job on this reveal, and thank you for these little 1-minute gameplay clips. We're going to start with our first skill, Falconry. So let's start with breaking down the tooltip for Falconry. Passive, summons a falcon that fights for you. Active, falcon strikes. The falcon rapidly hits enemies in the targeted area. Scaling tags, for all those minion fans out there. Minion, companion, and dexterity. Minion tags, physical and melee. Scaling tags is dexterity at 4%. So let's watch some of our falconry, the main skill for the falconer. And you will see it is a passive falcon, and there is falcon strikes. Dashes through all the enemies. Now this is a version of the falcon that throws projectiles. Still gonna attack passively, but it shoots.
Not happening.
Different attack for the falcon. You see it kind of flying around.
Not happening.
Any fans of Acid Blast? What about your falcon dropping them on enemies? Moving on to skill number 2, Explosive Trap. So let's see what this is all about. Throws a trap that explodes when triggered, dealing throwing fire damage. Traps take 0.4 seconds to arm and explode when enemies walk over them or after 30 seconds. You can have a maximum of 6 active traps at a time. Scaling tags, fire, throwing, and dexterity, and then of course 4% damage per dexterity. Let's see what's possible with your Explosive Trap. And this is it in its default form. Just dropping traps. You see, basically kind of just throw it on top of them. Let's throw more traps. A lot of throwing support inside of Falconer. What about some rain of arrows? Yes, inside of Explosive Trap. People are really gonna like this one. Arrows everywhere. Moving on to Net. Yes, Net has its own full skill. Leap backwards and throws a net which snares enemies and deals physical damage. Netted bosses and rare enemies have 35% less movement speed, and other enemies are immobilized. Scaling tags are physical, throwing, and dexterity. Scaling tags with dexterity 4%. Let's see what Net looks like. You can see the falcon in there as well. And maybe some new enemies. Got some puncture.
That was close.
Caltrops. So you drop the Caltrops, jump backwards with the net. Look at this one. Drop the nets and then it shoots through them all. Definitely a lot of marksman support. Moving over to what I think is going to be the fan favorite, which is Dive Bomb. Right now, I am tearing through streams and videos because I said the game creator Judd loves Meteor so much that I bet you Falcon will have some kind of Dive Bomb skill that would act as a Meteor. And I swear on my life, I did not know this. Of course, Dive Bomb becomes a skill. I totally called this one. Literally got the name verbatim. Your Falcon ascends high into the sky and then dive bombs the target location at high speed, dealing a high amount of physical damage to enemies in an area. It's a Meteor skill. Scaling tags, physical minion dexterity, dexterity scaling tags 4% per point. Let's check out some Dive Bomb.
Not happening. Not happening.
See the little feathers coming down? It's like little comets. Jump Dive Bomb. Got a little leap.
Not happening.
I like that one. Lots of dive bombs. Last but not least, aerial assault. You leap towards the target and your Falcon dives to catch you and momentarily carries you further before it flies up and unleashes a wing burst at the target location. Scaling tags physical minion dexterity, dexterity scaling 4%. Now there's something I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of this video. In my testing with Falconer, you cannot have multiple Falcon skills active at the same time. So what does that mean? So if you click your active on falconry and you're doing your Falcon strikes, or you hit dive bomb, or you hit aerial assault, your Falcon can currently only do one task at a time. So know that if you take multiple of these skills, they actually cancel each other out and it can actually get pretty agitating. So you got to be careful with your skill selection, especially when you are using your Falcon. Just a little FYI. Here we go, aerial assault. Lifts you into the air. Got your little spinning blades. Of course, you got to have a way to get Shadow Dagger in there. It just kind of kicks it in there and bombs. Drops caltrops. All right, everyone, so those are the 5 brand new skills coming to Falconer. You have now seen the tooltips, you have now seen some gameplay, and you've seen some different combinations. And that is just the tip of the iceberg with this new exciting mastery. I've already made a complete deep dive video of the passive tree. I will link that at the end of this video, but there is still so much to talk about, so you're going to see a lot of videos coming out about this mastery. And of course, we will discuss it on the stream tonight, Aaron Action RPG on Twitch. So I hope this helped paint a picture for this mastery, and I will see you all later. Aaron, out.